So what do we have operating here on this Dodge? So this is the high side pressure right here. This is the fan being engaged and disengaged constantly. So it goes up to 200 psi, 198, 199. I think it actually did hit 200 for, I could get right to that peak. It hits 200, and that's when the fan engages. As you can see, the fan is running right now. As you see, the low side basically almost doesn't move at all. The low side pressure is solid. Whether the high side pressure is down to 87 psi, that's where the fan will take it down to. 87, 86, 80 psi. So the high side pressure goes down to 80 psi, 81 psi, and up to 200 psi. That is the high side, constantly, non-changing, always changing, no steady state at all whatsoever. So if you're one of the shake off, jerk yourself can guys who likes to keep adding until they see a certain high side pressure, the computer will tell the fan what to do with that high side. So no matter how much you whack off into this car, the refrigerant will not steady state. The low side will. Low side doesn't change at all. So this is brand new condenser, just filled up to factory spec with YF refrigerant. Let's take a look over here at the temperature. So here's our temperature right here as we take in the air across the condenser. 60, it's actually 58 degrees outside. Here in the shop it's 60, 61. That's just because of the local area of the temperature building up around this warm engine. Coming out the dash, we're staying roughly around 40 to 39 degrees. Almost no change at all. So whether you have 200 psi or 80 psi, you're 39 degrees no matter what. Rock steady. That is how this vehicle operates. So let's watch the swing right here. We're going to watch the high side pressure. You could look at the low side pressure. You could look at the superheat. You could look at the subcooling. And this is a variable displacement compressor, and you have a variable flow condenser fan. And this is what it looks like. So let's watch how everything changes. Right now the fan is winding down and the fan's almost coming to a stop. I'm watching it over there in the corner. The fan is stopped right now. There's absolutely no fan going. So how can you possibly try to fill the system by guessing when you have a fan constantly going up and down? Especially if you're working on the vehicle on a cold day, in the winter, or in your garage at nighttime. Even though it's summertime, if you were in a place where your nights get cool and you're trying to fill by jerking off and whacking off that can in there by achieving some magical pressure, not happening, dude. Okay, I think our fan just kicked. Our fan, we hit 200 and our fan kicked on. Alright guys, I'll see you later. I hope that helped somebody. And every vehicle is different. Every manufacturer does this a little bit differently. So there is no average between manufacturers. They all change. I'll see you guys later. Head off to the next vehicle. I'll make another video tomorrow.